Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. My guest at this time is the very talented published pinup model. Virtual round of applause for April Arsenic. Hello, April. Thank you for
Hi,
being on the show.
thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So, for those watching and future watching, April is a published pinup model, and she's with the Steel City Rockabellas. So, if you are following the Facebook page, go ahead and make sure to give it a like, um, and make sure to go ahead and continue with the support. So, April, let's get into some questions. Um, the first thing I want to know is what made you decide to become a pinup model?
I'd say I mostly have been inspired by Betty Page, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
um, but I've always loved like vintage cars and clothing. And then in 2007, I started dating local rockabilly musician Jason Martinko, and then got real heavy in his
Okay.
music. So I guess my style just kind of evolved from there.
Awesome. Now, is he does he do your photographs? I think I've seen where
He
he's
he
tagged
does
you.
a lot of them, yeah. He,
Okay.
he does everything. He like writes books, musician, photographer, whatever you want, he
Oh,
probably does it.
so he's a jack of all trades. All right.
Yeah, I guess we both kind of are.
There you go. All right. Well, shout out to you, Jason, for all the great stuff you do. Um, so what magazines or other items have you maybe been published in that our fans would like to know about?
I've been in Retro Lovely and Twisted Pulp
Okay.
magazine. Um, a long time ago, I won a costume contest and was featured in Coffin Cuties, but I don't have
Oh,
a
okay.
copy of that. I've been trying to get a copy of it, but it was like I think 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. It's
But
been a minute.
yeah, it's been a little while, but
um, so is that something that people can still purchase and pick up anywhere,
the Coffin Cuties one.
or just any of the other
Oh yeah,
publications
I
you've been
think
in?
I'm not sure about the Coffin Cuties one because it's from so long ago, but the Retro
Yeah.
Lovely and is available on MagCloud, and
Okay.
then the Twisted Pulp is on Amazon, I believe.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, we will share that, and then if anybody wants to make a purchase, then make a purchase. Um, so, what have been some of your favorite photo shoots as a pinup model?
um, well, my favorite photos, like the most fun photo shoots I've done, have been with the First Angel modeling agency. They do like
Hmm?
group shoots every couple months, and it's just a really fun time. It's everybody involved is just great, like fun. It's just nice being part of like a group, collective, creative, like community. They're the most fun photo shoots I've done. But I'd say like the photo shoot I like the finished product the most of is I did like an evil clown for Retro Lovely for their Dark Carnival um, issue last year. I'm not sure I can show you,
Sure.
but I mean I just like how that came out the most, just because the like colors, and
Oh, there you
I did
go.
all the did everything, like I made the costume, I made my set, I did my makeup. Like, so it's just like one of the things I'm most proud of, I guess, because I put so much into it. And I love the colors and how it came out.
I like it because clowns are kind of mainstream right now with like the horror movie, like It and
Yeah.
everything. But I like that your clown. design is like completely different from like, some of the main street movies. Like you came up with your own idea to make it like more unique, instead of like the pop trend.
Right.
So
Yeah, like I tried. But yeah, it was a lot of fun trying to design the special effects, like for the side and everything with the blood. So that was fun, like project to work on and figure
now,
out.
now did you like get into character for that, when you're doing the shoot, or are you just still mostly
Oh,
yourself with the clown?
I don't know. I don't know that I was really in character, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Jason just took those, so it was just like a real comfortable. I was just myself,
Yeah.
but be a little crazier
Okay.
slightly.
Channeling your inner clown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so I read also that you are a designer of jewelry. What made you decide to pick up that? Is that always been a passion for you?
Well, I have always loved like making things. I like being able to make everything. Before the internet, I couldn't find things that I wanted, so I found myself making things. So I've always made things. I've sew, craft, do jewelry. Not so much for the money, if there isn't any, but a lot of it is a therapeutic outlet and as well as creative outlet. Just it's nice to be able to like just focus my thoughts on a one thing instead of them going like everywhere. So even if I don't sell it, whatever I made, it's like it's still worth the therapeutic aspect of it, of just being able to focus and not have to have any other worries or concerns for that amount of time. So I mean, I do that. I mostly make like costume jewelry that's like horror or pinup. I have some of those. I don't know if you can
Oh, okay.
see.
Very
Like
cool.
a couple different
Yeah.
things. Um, but yeah, mostly because I couldn't find what I wanted in anywhere. I started to design and make things. So
It's good because it's like unique. It's not stuff that you see that is normally like in stores, or even for certain aspects when they have holidays. It's like you have your own unique blend that's tied within the holiday.
yeah.
Um, so when you sell this, do you sell like at a convention, at a show, just online?
I mostly just have an Etsy. Once in a
Mhm.
while, I'll do like I'll vend at an event or something. But I work a lot, so like doing stuff like that is like few and far between.
Mhm.
A lot of times it's like more hassle than it's worth.
Right.
um, yeah, but yeah, mostly just do the Etsy.
It's a good way to go. I have another friend who's an artist who does all kinds of ceramics, and
I
while they
love
do some
ceramics.
shows, most of their stuff they do on their Etsy store. So she does horror ceramics. She does
Um,
mugs. She does like bowls. She's got like baby doll night lights and
Oh,
uh
wow. You'll have to send me her information because I love
y-
ceramics. I took ceramics
okay.
in college a couple semesters and I loved it. If I had room here for a studio, I would definitely pursue it more too. That's
Awesome.
one of the things I love. Yeah, I really love that too.
Yeah, her name is Carrie, and she has RIP Designs by Carrie S. And
Okay.
she lives in the PA area.
Oh, okay.
Um, but she does it, and I know she mostly has done like the Steel City Con convention, but tries to do some other ones too. But it's a lot of stuff I know that she has to carry back and forth between.
Yeah, my goodness. I couldn't even imagine, like, just when I tried to, like, sell my stuff, I was, like, bubble wrapping and it's necklaces. Like, I couldn't even
Yeah.
imagine how, like, how to transport, like, an entire table of ceramics must be.
Yeah, she normally has totes with totes with totes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know because sometimes I watch her table and watch her totes.
Oh,
So, when she needs a breather. Um,
well, that's nice.
so
That's like one of the other reasons I don't like really vending at events is I'm usually like alone, so I don't. Then it's like who, like if you want to go get a drink or
oh,
whatever,
yeah.
there's no one to watch your table.
Yeah, it's the Horror Realm convention. She's like, "Dan can watch
Oh,
the
okay.
the table." And then people ask me, they're like, "What's this made of?"
Oh,
"Stuff." Stuff.
wait.
You gonna buy it? But, and it's interesting, but, yeah, I think you'd really like her. She does some Mothman stuff.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
I have Mothman, kind of like a stein, like almost like a glass,
Hmm.
and then she's got a
Yeah.
Mothman necklace,
Oh,
and
cool.
then I have a Bigfoot ornament that she did. She did like a Bigfoot ornament.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, she
uh,
sounds awesome.
she is. She does a lot of it, a lot of the artwork. So, um, she's been on my show before too. So,
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to look for that.
oh yeah, I'm always plugging all the different artists. So, um, now, is there like a dream photo shoot for you that maybe you haven't had yet that you want to have?
Um, I mean, I don't know if there's like a dream photo shoot that I want to have, but um, I just finished making this the Betty Page's jungle costume, so I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
forward to shooting like try to shoot some
Oh, yeah.
replica shots of her in that. So see if we can pull that off.
There you go. I think
Yeah,
that'll be turn out really well.
we'll try.
We'll try. Jungle
But
difficulties.
yeah, but yeah, I've been wanting to make that costume for a really long time, and just finally got it together, and so I'm excited about that.
Awesome. Betty Page is one of my favorite pinups, so,
She's
uh
the queen.
oh, I know, I know. I had an old classic pinup calendar, and there was many of her photos in there, so
Cool.
that's how I first kinda got introduced to pinup was, Betty Page, and
I
then
think that's a
it
lot of people's first like introduction, I think.
yeah. And then when people are like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "Oh my, you do not know."
Right.
I have to educate you now.
Well, I think I don't know if like the young kids know, but I have been like at the grocery store or something. I have old men tell me
Oh.
or call me Betty Page when I walk by.
Betty Page, aisle 5. Spine tuna. Wow. So you could be like a Betty Page celebrity in the PA area.
Yeah,
There's-
just
but
much shorter
yeah, just much shorter.
and
Um,
tattooed,
oh, and tattooed.
but close enough.
Yeah, close enough. But yeah, when I always ask that question, a lot of people they want the beach photo shoot. They want the sand, the waves, and
Oh yeah,
all that stuff.
yeah. That I mean, we did some at the beach, not like Betty Page ones, but they turned out
Mhm.
so nice.
Yeah.
Just
Do you
like
have a certain location you go to, or you just kind
um
of?
no, we just happened to do those when we were on vacation at
Oh,
Ocean
okay.
City. It just happened.
Oh, okay.
Got up like super early before like anybody was really at the beach, like 5 or 6 in the morning. But it was nice, like the sun, like just everything worked. Like the sun was not like killing me.
Oh yeah, and beat on down on you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they turned out really nice like that. So yeah, I'm not really sure of any other like beaches like closer um to shoot at really. I guess
Yeah.
maybe Erie probably be like the closest. Maybe
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
Never thought of that. They usually want that, or they want something like a castle or like a
Oh
canal in
yeah,
Italy. It's usually
that would be
something
cool. Like a
fancy.
castle would be awesome. Yeah, that would be a dream photo shoot, I guess. Castle.
Yeah. I've been to two castles when I went over to Ireland. So
Oh,
oh yeah,
cool.
I try to pose in front of it and go be like, "This is my castle."
I
Rent here is
live
very
here.
expensive. And then the Blarney Stone. I don't know if you've.
Oh,
Uh, I mean, I'm sure you heard of it, but it was quite a walk walking all the way up there. And
yeah.
then I think of like touching it because I touched it back in 2009, and like now I think of like COVID, like oh my goodness, like how many people want to touch it now because of how germ infested. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody's wiping it down every day.
I'm sure they're not.
They're like, it's fine. It's not like they got a T-shirt. I got COVID from the Blarney Stone.
They might.
It's in the gift shop on the way down. But yes, I think if you were to have a photo shoot, and I went over to Ireland, I think you would love to have one in Ireland or Italy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I had a friend who was a model who did a photo shoot in Italy, and she has all these canal photos, and
Oh
just like
wow.
laying in the canal. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how can you lay there casually? I worry that the boat would tip over.
Yeah, I'm like a little bit afraid of boats, like small boats. Like I think I'll be okay on like
Yeah,
a bigger boat, but I don't really like little boats.
yeah. And then I would worry about using the gondola to get out there, get stuck, tips.
Yeah.
Air. But so what made you decide to join the Steel City Rockabellas?
Well, Mandy had asked me a while ago, but I mostly didn't want to because I felt like I worked too much to be able to like really commit to anything. And then I just recently like judged a pinup contest for her, and she told me again like everybody there loved me, and I was like, "Aw," and
Aw.
asked me if I wanted to join again. So like, and then I told her like I was afraid like I wouldn't be able to commit like that much because I work all the time, and she said just as long as I come out when I can, and it's not like that big of
Right.
a commitment. So I was like, all right, yeah. I mean, it's nice. I like always wanted to be part of like a community and feel like I belong somewhere with like-minded individuals. So I guess it was just time.
You wanted your own spin-off like Friends, but now you have it with pinups, instead of like the TV
Yeah,
show Friends with pinups.
yeah,
Well, that's good. I'm glad you have that opportunity, um, and that it continues to flourish for you for the rest of 2023 and the next year.
yeah.
Um, so do you have some favorite outfits of yours that you've done from shoots?
Mm. Oh man,
Oh
that's a tough one.
yeah.
Wait, put me on the spot. I mean, everything's like all my own clothes, so I guess I like all of them.
Yeah.
um, The black vinyl, I guess, probably
Awesome.
one of my favorite ones, just because it's shiny and you know shiny. I'm simple, attracted to shiny things.
Shiny for the win. But because I see like with all your shoots, it seems like everything is well set up and everything's there, like it has a purpose for being within the picture, whether it's just like flowers or something like that. Like there's like details within your photos. Now is that something that you decide where it all goes into, or does
Uh,
somebody else?
Sometimes it just happens, but I'm very, very detail oriented. I do
Yeah.
love to accessorize down to like the T. So, yeah, I do try to plan, but sometimes things just happen to work out and be like, oh, that looks really cool there.
Yes, it's like instead of Bob Ross like painting happy accidents, their camera happy extras are happy.
Yeah. Yeah, the last photo shoot I did with the first angel modeling agency,
Hmm.
the group one we did last time, we have a photo of me coming up the stairs, and now there's like mirrors all up the stairs. And one of the
Okay.
shots that Jason got of me coming up the stairs, one of the other girls is in one of the mirrors at the bottom of the stairs, and it looks like kind of creepy.
Oh
Like,
wow.
like she's like creepy up like after me. So it's like was not planned but looks so cool. Just happened to be like a good shot like on accident.
And that's what's good about is when we have those unplanned shots. Sometimes the print is remarkable because it's just something that was unexpected.
Yeah.
Um, so do you have a lot of stuff still coming up for the rest of 2023?
Uh, I don't have a lot planned. I kind of do like just try to take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Um, but before the summer's over, I do want to do the Jungle Betty Page pictures. That's the only thing I really have. Like, I don't have like a set plan for that. It's just gonna probably be like one day that me and Jason are both off,
There
and,
you
and
go.
it's nice outside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to take advantage of the weather before fall comes.
Yeah.
You don't think Jungle Betty Page will do well with leaves blowing in the background
Yeah,
and
probably not so much, but I mean, if we could maybe make it work. I don't know.
yeah. It's Halloween. She's got a pumpkin, you know.
Yeah, I'll just put a jack o' lantern. It's fine.
Exactly, you know. Make it work. But so do you want to do like any shoots together with anybody else? Like do a combined shoot with any other models?
I mean, I'd be willing to do like like collaborations with other models. It's
Okay.
always like really fun when we do the group shoots, to shoot with other models, and it's also like um, a good learning experience. I think always being with another model, just being like there, we see what they're doing, like see just I don't know, just pick up things. So
Y-
I feel like it's always like a good experience working with other people.
Yeah. Do you now when we you have these group photo shoots, is it kind of spontaneous where they just decide we're going to shoot and work with this person or together, or
It
is it kind of laid out?
most of the time it's very spontaneous. um like uh like we will have like some things that we definitely want to do that we'll collaborate ahead of time, like we want to do these, but then there will always just be like, we're here, you're here, let's
Yeah.
do this.
Ta-da!
Masterpiece.
Exactly. Presto, instant pinup. Uh, so, and I think that that's probably good because uh, I think you're just kind of there to have fun and enjoy the day and enjoy like your surroundings, and
Yeah.
you might not get the kind of reactions and everything if everything's kind of laid out to a T.
Like sometimes I feel like maybe it'd be like a little less stressful if it was kind of planned out, just because I don't know. Sometimes it's chaos, but it works. So I don't. Maybe it wouldn't work if everything was like totally planned.
Yep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
um. So, as far as and still being a pinup, do you look forward to certain holidays to do certain pinup looks? Like, do you look forward to like Halloween and
Always
Christmas and
Halloween.
always Halloween,
Always
like Jack
Halloween.
Skellington.
Always Halloween. All year. Eventually, I started doing the Bride of Frankenstein pinup for
Oh,
each
okay.
holiday. So, like, I want to make a calendar of that of that eventually. I know it's
There
kind
you
of dumb,
go.
but I like made myself the wig, so I'm like I might as well
Oh,
take
wow.
advantage of it.
Exactly.
Dude,
The the many looks of Mrs. Frankenstein, the Bride of
yeah,
Frankenstein.
and then I put like a different color like stripe
Oh,
hair
yeah.
depending
You,
on like
you
what
could.
I know. I put like tinsel in it for Christmas last year, which I needed Jason's help because I couldn't read.
Oh, no. Request.
Short arms.
Short arms, assistance. But, yeah, that would be great. Did you have a pink one for Easter? That would be fun.
I actually didn't have time to do the Easter one this year, but I
Oh,
bought like different colors of hair to
yeah.
be able to interchange
Ah,
the stripe out for everything. I did
yeah.
have a red one in for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. You need a green one for, St.
I know
Patty's
I
Day.
didn't get to do the St. Patrick's Day. We'll
Oh,
eventually do them all, but
yeah.
I know it's a silly idea.
No, it makes it different, because everyone's familiar with the Bride of Frankenstein and the white stripe, so it's sometimes those things that are different to the character that people will like because they're so used to just the same old, so when you put a
Yeah.
different spin on it, it kinda attracts people. They're like, "Oh, I never would have imagined her with an orange stripe. I like this," instead of like it's the same image that we've been seeing in the movies and the picture. They're iconic, but it's not going to help you do any money because everybody's well familiar and has collected, whatever they have collected. So
Well, I've
it's
never set out doing anything to make money because
oh yeah, it's true.
I probably wouldn't do anything if I if I based it on that.
Exactly. But then you don't have, the worry of it, it really is just for the fun of it and to
Yeah.
create it, it's not like, "I need the monies."
Well, I
I
mean,
think
I would love to be able to do the stuff I do to and make money
I mean,
off of it, but it
yeah.
just doesn't work out all the time. But it's
Well,
still fun, so it's worth
ex
it.
exactly. I have my friend Matasha who does jewelry, and she does all this jewelry, and she does different rhinestones and all these different things. And like, she still works her regular job, and she just does some craft shows, on the weekend. So
Yeah.
it's what you make of it, of the opportunity that you're given, and if it's for fun, it's for fun, it's better to have it for fun than it be stress and anxiety.
Right. I know that's how I feel like if I had to do it for a living and base like my living on it, I feel like it'd be very stressful to try to be
Yeah,
creative all the time. Like,
definitely. As we wrap it up on Dan-A-Plooza, is there anything else you would like to say or promote as we wrap it up here?
well, I'm not really. I
All
mean,
right.
you can buy my jewelry on aprilarsenic.etsy.com, and
All right.
that's about.
So buy that jewelry. Look forward to the Betty Page photos when they come out, and keep supporting the amazing, talented April Arsenic. I'd like to thank her for being a guest on my show. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for
Appreciate
having
your time, and have a good night and
me.
take care.
You too.